So when you said about Sadhguru, I was like, okay, that's the connect I started, because that's how I started interacting with you with the topic of Sadhguru. So,
Yeah.
and I actually wanted to ask you, since we talk about planets, numerology also has planets, right? That
Yes.
govern you.
Numerology does not have planets. The planets have the numbers.
Numbers, yes. The planets have the numbers. So
Yeah.
is there kind of a connection? Now, I don't know Vedic because I haven't learned Vedic, the Vedic way, but is there a connection that we make with astrology and numerology, keeping these two in account, or they are completely like two drastic different things that we talk about?
No, they're sisterly sciences.
Since she said Saturn is into Piscean right now, and I am a number 8 Saturn with my full name. And
I want to explain to you all that
yes,
numerology and astrology are sisterly sciences. Okay. Planets, people used to get confused in the planets, and they really got confused when you said sun is having its return, moon is having it's a fast moving Jupiter. So what happened was, they actually this was this person Aristotle and another Pythagoras. They started dealing in numbers, and they actually did a survey and researched. So they made sun number 1, moon number 2, then Jupiter is number 3, Uranus is number 4, which is also negative of sun, 5 as number for the Mercury, 6 for the Venus, 7 for the Neptune, 8 for the Saturn. Now, if you actually see, they are also dealing, now Pluto is left somewhere, so they have to fit the Pluto also. So they gave for 2 planets, the sun as number 1 and number 4, which is actually a little misleading. If you actually do a research, you'll realize it's misleading, because Uranus is higher octave of Mercury. So it cannot be negative of sun. And then they had given another number, which is, wait, I'll just tell you, which is 7 as Neptune. And Neptune does not come in Vedic. So again, that is, they have given it to 2 and 7, that is the moon. Now, Neptune is higher octave of Venus, but they attribute it to moon. So numerology can be slightly misleading. If you don't understand the planets, you will actually be misled by the numerology thing. Okay. Now, numerology was basically for students who didn't want to bother themselves of knowing about the definition of planets. So it's a simple thing. When you have flu, let's say you have a running nose, they'll just say it's flu and they'll give you any tablet. But is that the right thing to do? No. You need to have the proper diagnosis and you need to have the proper information. So numerology is an easy way of doing. And if you're solely going to depend upon a numerology, in fact, we are starting classes on numerology also, where I'm combining astrology, Vedic and numerology, which is not as numerology. It is known as NEWmerology, that is NEW, not numerology as NU. So it is numerology. Basically, understanding the numbers helps you understand the planets. If you don't understand the planets, the numbers are just numbers. So when you are saying you are a number 8 and everything is, and Saturn is going into Pisces. Now Pisces is not number 8. Pisces is number 2. It's a water sign. And water is ruled by the moon. So now imagine Saturn, which is an earth energy, merging with the water sign. So it can be combustible. It can weigh you down. So don't get stuck into that you are a number 8. So everything is, Saturn. No. Saturn in Pisces is just saying that the way when there's a rainy season, you've seen a flower pot. Sometimes if it is completely submerged in water and you don't take the water out, the roots will rot. So So similarly, Saturn has gone into water. It's the earth energy that's gone into water. It's the number 8 that is merged into number 2. But now multiply it, it is 2 4s are 8. That means 4 times the earth energy has become heavy. These are the things you need to learn. So then you work on your emotions. Okay, Saturn means that I need to be disciplined, I need to be determined, I need to completely be dedicated to what I want. But because it's in a water sign, you question yourself that I am confused because I have no goals. So when you learn about numerology, it's how you perceive yourself, but still you're perceiving yourself through the planets. So astrology is the profound base of everything. If you can actually learn the definition of the planets, then everything can be easy.